Hello friends and fellow artists, Miss Katie here. We're going to be working on a drawing project today. We're going to be working on patterned, colorful cats. Do you have any cats at home? I have 4 cats and 2 of them have a special tabby pattern on them. Do you know what that looks like? It is striped all over. Project today, we're going to need a few items. We're going to need paper, markers, or other materials for coloring. We're going to need pencil, eraser, a black Sharpie if you have one. If not, you can use some other colors that you have in your marker set, and some scissors. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a pattern. I'm going to show you how to make a pattern so that you can make your cat's face symmetrical. So we're going to start with a small piece of paper, and we're going to draw a circle or an oval shape right around the middle of it. I like to kind of circle my pencil around a little bit until it looks right, and then kind of swing at it a few times. Now, because we're going to cut this out, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it a little bit like that. Then we're going to put an ear approximately where we want it, and then one approximately on the other side. Okay. Now for this next part, this is the cool trick that I'm going to show you, is making it symmetrical. Symmetrical means the same on both sides. So we're going to take our cat face pattern and we're going to fold it in half. Then we're going to look at it, pick one side, it doesn't matter which one, and then we're going to cut it out. Open it up and voila, we have one cat face. Now you may choose to make one or maybe 2 or several if you'd like. Next, we're going to fold our cat face in half this way, and I'll show you why we need to do that here in a minute. Then we're going to take our paper that we'd like to make our cats on. You can make 1 cat or 2 cats, however many you think will fit. On this paper, I think I'll just make 1 to show you how this goes. We're going to place our cat face a little bit towards the top, but not too high. Then I'm going to trace it with my pencil. If you mess up a little bit, no big deal. You can come back and erase it later. Next, I'm going to fold my stencil in half and very lightly trace a line down the middle. Then I'm going to fold it in half again and trace another line in the middle. This is going to help me know where to make my cat's eyes and mouth. So, hopefully you can see this. Feel free to pause this video at any point to get you up to speed. So, next we're going to make our cat body. And our cat body is going to be basically an oval that's maybe a little fatter down at the bottom. I'm drawing a little bit darker than I normally would so that you can see better. But I would like you at home to draw as lightly as you can in case you need to erase. I always tell kids, erase at the very end because you may change your lines a little bit and you don't want to erase until you're all finished. Next, I'm going to make 2 long feet for the front feet. Now, can you see on my drawing where the lines over the feet are his body. These lines we're going to erase now. We're going to erase this line here and this line here. For the next step, we're going to draw his back legs. That's going to be a long curved line down, and we're going to go ahead and draw this one, a long curved line down, and then a long or a little bit shorter curved line in and out, a little bit shorter line in and over. Got it? Now, back to his cute little face. This is the point where you can have fun. I have gone ahead and traced some faces here so that you can see how to make eyes and play around with expressions. To start on the eyes, what you're going to do is right where we've drawn our line here, in the very middle, that's where his eyes are going to go. So we're going to draw a small rainbow, another small rainbow on the other side, and then an almost circle for the eyeball part of his eyes. Okay, so let's try that again. This is a little bit different rainbow. A longer rainbow, and then an almost circle. And this one I'm doing a little bit different so I can play around with different expressions. This one here I started, and it's a very big rainbow, and a big almost circle. To close up our eyes, we can put a smile underneath our eyes, and these big eyes are going to have a big smile, and the narrow eyes will have a wide smile. Now, have you ever looked at a cat's pupil? It's kind of a long slit, isn't it? So we can draw that in. But what if we made a big oval? Look at how much that changes our cat. And on this one, let's make a very, very narrow slit. Make him look way different, okay? So for a cat's nose, it's usually an upside down triangle, but you may play around with whatever you'd like, really. So on this cat nose, I'm going to put a straight line at the top and then a V. This one I'll do a little bit down lower, straight line at the top, then a V. This one I'm going to do up a little bit higher, straight line, then a V. Now, what are some other things that can give our cats personality? How about eyebrows or eye furrows? This one I'm going to do very straight. Speaking of cats, look who's come to visit. This is Josephine. She is one of my tabby cats I was telling you about. This cat's face is going to have more happy eyelids. And let's try something different on this one. Higher, happiest eyelids. What kind of eyelids will you give your cat? So, back to this. Now that we've played around, can you guys see this okay? Oh, I forgot the little smiley face. That part's going to be a short line down, usually. And then I'm going to do this guy kind of grumpy. This one is going to be a smile like that. And this one, I'll just do a short face like so. There's a few different varieties we can use here. So, for my cat, back to my drawing. Remember, a rainbow, an almost circle, a smile connecting it, and then a slit. And then what kind of eyebrows? How about happy eyebrows. Nose. The closer the nose you put to your eyes, the cutier he looks. So I'm going to do a little bit close nose. Should I do a very small mouth like this? That sounds good. All right, how about a little tongue? Sure, why not? This is your cat. You can do them however you want. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to outline our cat in black marker. So go through and outline the whole cat. Remember the part that we erased? Don't draw that part. Now we're getting to the end here. While you have your black Sharpie out, you can go ahead and color in your pupils black if you would like. Remember, if you're using a Sharpie at home, to always make sure you have something underneath to protect the table in case it bleeds through. Another little detail we can add in here are some inside triangles for the ears. Now, if you have room on your paper, you might want to add a tail. I'm going to pretend that mine is a Manx cat. Manx cats are cats that do not have tails. Finally, I'm going to erase. Get all that extra pencil off. All right, now, remember when I told you guys that we're gonna make our cats colorful with patterns? Now's the time to do that. I'm gonna go back to my cat and put some color on him. So, when you go to color in your cat, think about how you'd like to pattern him. So let's say I want to do a mostly orange cat with red or pink polka dots. Well, instead of making all of my polka dots first and coloring in all my orange around him, I'm going to show you an easier way to do that. I'm going to color in my orange first. And when you color in, it's always best if you can outline around the shape that you're going to color first to give yourself a barrier for when you do your coloring strokes. All right, so now I have this barrier. I'm going to leave his legs a different color too, I think. So you can start coloring, and if you can color in stripes or color in one direction, it can leave a very nice texture. All right. Now, it kind of looks like he's wearing a sweater, huh? For this next part, You can go ahead and let's see what happens if I layer pink over my polka dots. I'm not sure if it'll show up. I might need to use red, but let's try it. It shows up a little bit. I'm going to get back to coloring my cat. I'm going to add some details, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm all finished. Okay, see you in a bit. I can't wait to see how your cats turned out. Do they have spots, stripes, hearts, diamonds? Who knows? What colors did you use? Thanks for tuning in with me, and I hope to see you soon to talk about your cats. Until next time.